Enough. Setbacks. Enough. I'm done with you. Enough. No more.
How do you do?
Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday. It's a windy day, Storm Amy just passing through, and you join me on a bike run session. I like it to be a more meaty workout, but on reflection, really 2025 has been a wipeout. I managed a decent sort of performance at the British Duathlon Sprint Champs up in Scotland in March, but since then it's just been bouncing from one struggle to another in terms of injury niggles, and more recently getting ill, what may have been COVID, a virus, whatever. I'm now in my 4th week where the body just isn't feeling anywhere near normal. So I want to do a session today, a structured workout rather than just turn the legs. But it does feel like training over the last, I don't know, 2 months has been survival. But despite that, I was going to say positive, but I think the better phrase is I remain hopeful. And when I look back over the last 2 months, I've actually consistently built my running up to a level of approaching 30k in 1 week, which isn't a lot in running terms. But for me, even when I'm fully fit, I'm generally doing bike strength work and running rarely tops 25k a week. So despite the Achilles injuries and the illness, I managed to get it done and created some consistency. So I'm thinking, if I can get rid of this virus, whatever it is, once my body's back to normal, I'm hopeful I can start benefiting from that consistency and building a bit more intensity. So today is just going to be see how the body feels, get through the workout, short hit on the bike, not a great power, but I just want some structure and not just to be continually just churning out mindless miles on the bike or just running for the sake of it. So it will be 3-minute hit on the bike, jump off, 1500 meter run. That's 1 set, and I'm hoping to do 6 sets of that, but I need to keep the intensity down. If I don't keep the intensity down, I'll just grind myself into a hole of tiredness, fatigue and demotivation. So the idea today is to complete a structured workout and have the intensity level at a low enough sort of effort to enjoy it, but benefit from having some structure, and hopefully that'll work mentally. And once, as I say, once I get rid of the virus stuff, assuming it is that, and this isn't just me now, this is all I've got, then I'll benefit and come back stronger, and maybe hopefully as fast as I was and strong hopefully as I was last year, or close to it, taking account for the fact that I'm another year older. So this is a set today. Those of you who watch the channel, you know this session, I've done it before, it's a bit of a staple. So it's only 3 minutes, 1 minute 50 seconds effort, 10 seconds spin, straight into 40 second effort, 20 seconds spin, and then 30 seconds effort, 30 seconds spin. That's 1 set, just 3 minutes, but with descending effort, time and increasing recovery for each one. Then I jump off after the set of 3 minutes and do a 1500 meter run. I think this is going to hurt, but the way the body is at the moment, even though it's pretty sort of low level normally. Okay, let's see where we go. Right, just about to kick in the first set, 3 minutes. The first set is always part of the warm-up really for me. It takes me so long for the joints to get fluid, so I'm not too fussed about how this feels. It's more about how it feels once we get properly warmed up and into the groove. Okay, let's rock. 50 seconds. I've actually reduced the FTP bias. That means, although I'm on erg mode, I brought the power down that it's trying to set for me to achieve. Normally it's 255 watts, but I thought for this first 3 minute set, let's treat it as a warm-up. Brought the power down to about 230 watts, which normally would be so doable. Yeah, that 3 minutes goes quickly. This is a different dynamic to last week, where I did a set for about 25 minutes on the bike and then an acceleration run afterwards, sort of 4 or 5k, and do 2 lots of those. This is shorter, more repetitive, so mentally it's a good workout. Don't worry about the pace. First rep done, treated as a warm-up. Certainly felt like blowing the cobwebs away. Whether or not the cobwebs are still there is another thing. So 1500 metres, pace 4:26 as a warm-up. To be honest though, I don't really want to be pushing that much harder as the session progresses, because as I've said before, this session comes to bite after about 3-4 reps, and you really feel it at the back end. So you need to measure your effort anyway, even when I'm going full bore. So yeah, whether or not I get much quicker, who knows. But let's carry on onto the bike. Second bike set done. Far harder than it should be. Right, just to mix it up, I'm going to put some different shoes on. The warm-up was done in these, which are pretty much my go-to lately. The Nike Invincible version 3. Really, as you can see, there's a boat on the floor, isn't it? On the bottom, on the sole. Mega cushioned. I'm just going to put the Vaporfly 3s on, carbon plated shoe, whereas obviously the Invincible 3s aren't, just to give myself a sense of, yeah, I'm doing a workout, and see if they feel a bit perkier. Right, so I'm not looking at the watch, I'm just going by feel, with a mantra of relaxed run speed. Quite a bit quicker than the first run, which I would expect after warm-up. And to be honest, although 4:06 pace for this session is not great when I'm, you know, full ball around 3:35 pace, but yeah, I'm happy enough with that. With the, as I say, the hindrances and illness and niggles of fitness state, viruses, whatever you want to call it. If I can maintain that, or even settle into 4:10 pace, I've only done 2 reps, I need another 4 to kind of keep the progression going on the run, build up progression on the volume. I've never been big on progressing mileage, but I think at this stage it's probably a good idea. Bike set number 3. Get this done, and then the run, and I'll be halfway through. Third set done. Felt a bit more smooth there. Oh, let's see what the run's like. Right, we're going old school, just for the joy of wearing trainers. Yes, the Alpha Fly Mark 1 original. Kind of retro now, I guess. So rep 3 run. Again, not looking at the watch. Just trying to let the shoes do the work. Faster still. 4 minute exactly pace. I may have been pushing too hard into the wind on that, don't know. I've still got 3 more to do. Or was it just the benefit and the actual Alpha Fly ones? Whew. Okay, bike set number 4 done, which is pleasing. Is the end in sight. I do need to scale down the run pace so I can complete all the reps, because that's the focus. Don't get hung up on the pace, chasing the speed, chasing the pace. Especially as I hit 4 minutes per k on the last one, my head is like, oh, a bit more, I could go into 4 minute pace. Back to the Vaporfly 3s for run rep number 4. We do like a bit of running shoe smorgasbord. Definitely more ground feel in these Vaporfly 3s. Those Alpha Fly ones, man, those AirPods, they're running on pillows with some spring. Oh, it's windy and rainy. Oh, 3:59. I wasn't chasing it. I wasn't chasing 3:59 pace, honestly. Bike set number 5. I really need to dial down that run pace if I'm going to get two more reps in. 5th bike set done. Whew. Yeah, getting harder. And even though I have reduced the erg mode FTP, it's still harder. But the runs are better than I thought they would be. Key now is not to push it, dial it back. 410 per K, 410 per K pace is the aim. So job done slightly slower. Oh, carry on a bit further, but that's GPS drift. Pace 403 per K. I thought it was slower. Okay, good news. Kelly's starting to ache a bit now, which has been the norm over the last few weeks. Once I sort of get above 6-7K, they start to ache. Bike set number 6. I can't end the session now, can I? But I'm going to treat this as a wind down. The bike level the same as it has been, which is reduced all the way through. And then the last run I'll do is get that volume I spoke about, but I'll put the Invincible 3s back on and just basically low end tempo around that rep as a bit of a cool down. I did it, 6 reps completed. Pace for that last low end tempo 424 per K, which is, yeah, even better than I thought. So overall, that's a successful session, I think. Definitely some fatigue in the legs on that last, even reducing the intensity. And while my body's recovering from this virus, whatever it was, COVID, just a normal man flu, cold, whatever, I've just got to bide my time. But I'd like to think that that kind of session will help me get back to be able to put some real intensity in to that kind of interval session, get back to some sort of pace that I was doing when I was fit and healthy. Well, as fit and healthy as I can get. Right, that's enough. Session done. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna get some recovery done now, hopefully, and see how the Achilles are. More rehab to come today, I think. It's never ending. See you next time.